Hello friends, today I am now going to discuss some important OpAmp circuit. Let's start. First of all, we will discuss about inverting amplifier. In my previous video, I have discussed some introductory part of an OpAmp. You know this is an OpAmp circuit. Here it is inverting end and you can see this plus sign. This is non-inverting end. If you give voltage, input voltage Vs along the negative sign, that is along the inverting end, then it is inverting amplifier. You see there is an inverting input voltage Vs with a resistance R1 and a feedback resistance R2, feedback to feed to the output voltage V0, and there is virtual ground. Virtual ground means here the voltage, you will find the voltage will be 0. That is the voltage at this point equal to the at this point. Always mind it. And the formula for inverting amplifier is V0 by Vs equals minus R2 by R1, where V0 output voltage, Vs input voltage, and R2 this feedback voltage, R1 this inverting input resistance. Okay, next coming to the non-inverting amplifier. Here you know that it is inverting end and it is non-inverting end. If you give an input voltage along non-inverting end, then it will be turned into non-inverting amplifier. Here I have given an non-inverting input voltage Vs along the non-inverting end. There is output voltage V0 and inverting resistance R1 and a feedback resistance R2. Then you can get V0 by Vs equals 1 by R2 plus R1. Guys, please remember this formula. These are very important for solving the problems of OpAmp. There is another type of OpAmp circuit which is differential amplifier. Here you can see minus inverting end and non-inverting end. There are two resistance along non-inverting end, R1 and R2. Here the potential at that point is VB and the potential led at that point is VA. Suppose it is VA and it is VEB, and the resistance along this is R2, and these resistance will be R1. Then the output voltage will be V0 equals minus R2 by R1, V2 minus V1. And there is another important circuit which is adder. Adder means what? First of all, before coming to the point of adder, we have to discuss is why it is called differential amplifier. You have seen that V2 minus V1, that is the difference between two input voltage into the ratio of the resistance, that is the output voltage of this differential amplifier. And now we are coming to the points adder. Here you see adder. Adder means what? Adder means to add something. Here if we have seen that it is inverting end and non-inverting end, in the inverting end you have seen so many resistance R1, R2, R3 Rn, n number of resistance, input resistance from where current passing I1, I2, I3 In, and the voltages are V1, V2, V3 Vn, and a feedback resistance here is also Rf. Then what will be the output resistance? Always remember this formula. V0 equals minus of Rf by R1 into V1, Rf by R2 into V2, Rf by R3 into V3 plus Rf by Rn into Vn. Okay, thank you.